clock and the shot clock. And now
they're going for the last shot. Now we go with
5 seconds. Antoine Young, the leaner.
And the roll! Antoine Young! And he got
an unlikely candidate. Now Southern will try to get a shot up. Dillard for 3. Oh. And Creighton gets Antoine Young a bucket at 1 point.
Antoine Young gets it!
Series with the Creighton Bluejays. Contact, no foul, and we have a blocking foul called. The fans wanted a travel call. 6 on the shot clock. Young spinning, scoring, healthy, and he came back with a dagger shot. On a 3 ball by Maniga. Loggy is covered by Cook. And there is Antoine Young shooting a 3. Count it! A 3 for Antoine Young.
Basketball. All the way in, up and in. For the speed there of Antoine on the shot clock. This is Young in the lane, knifing through the defense. Behind the arc, Young steps in and finishes.
That was a heck of a shot.
Oh, they almost threw it away. Brown Searles. Oh, it's right in the hands of Ashford, who is fouled.
You'd ever want. Good hustle here. You don't throw the ball back in blind on your defensive end of the floor, even though that's great hustle right there.
Chris Lowry is thinking, you got to be kidding me. Coming out the timeout. Ashford at the line. He's at 68%.
When I hated to call timeouts because we had trouble getting it in from the sideline.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Young.
Oh my.
Count it.
Oh my.
Went right at Teague, and it's a 4-point lead for Creighton. And Young heads to the line.
You know, you can complain about officials' calls. Too many times they're right.
Young, Raggi hits the 3.
And there was good defense by Freeman. Freeman came out and challenged the shot.
By Kenny Lawson. Young matched up with Booker. Booker, good job defensively.
Oh, what a
Young
shot.
hit it. That's a 2. Remember, he had that game winner back at the Quest Center, and Young hits a huge shot here.
San Diego State in the first half led by 17. In the second half by 8. Young drives. Impossible shot, and it's good. Young goes to the free throw line.
Xavier Thames forgot the scouting report. The scouting report says what? That Young is left-handed, and yet he played him as if he was a righty. And you need to get over on the left-hander's good hand and force him. If he's going to beat you, make him beat you with his weaker hand.
San Diego State will get a timeout.
Young to fire it. Got it. A 2-pointer.
Leonard has a great look right now after that 3.
Young right by Leonard. Lays it in with a strong move to the rack. And a timeout with 9:04 to go.
Really
Leaner, tough bank shot. In traffic there by Antoine Young.
great.
14 on the shot clock now for the Blue Jays.
Look at Rick Shade. Young's left hand.
Blocked by Weems. Got it back and laid it in. How about that?
Was Antoine Young. What a night. 22 points, 9 assists. You know what? Antoine Young, I tell you, he's the straw that stirs the drink. We talked about that all night. His ability to get into the lane, to break down the defenders from Davison, I thought was a huge plus. He had his first career double-double. Antoine with 16 points and 10 assists. I tell you what, he's just been phenomenal the entire tournament. 27 assists, 0 turnovers. I mean, what can you say about this kid? I don't think he's played better at any time in his career than he's played in this tournament.
Just hoist up the first long jumper you can find. You?
No, it's definitely to look up sometimes at the clock when you got the ball and it's running down.
It's a neat game.
Young. Jones for two. The crowd is humming. Echenike all alone.
Nice drag screen in transition.
Shelton kind of stumbled until he wasn't there for the pass. You think these guys want this a little bit?
I thought a rugby game broke out.
Antoine Young gives to the big Phil, and the big Phil delivers. Tapley's now got 13. Young in the lane, easy two. This little kiss off the glass for Xavier Thames. He's got 15. Young is running, basket and the foul.
Bluejays can tie it or take the lead with a three. Antoine Young tied at 25. This game has been everything we thought it was. Antoine Young. Jays needed that bucket.
Base on there trying to guard Echenike and Raggi when the ball gets flattened out. That's a freshman trying to guard some big boys.
Antoine Young for three. Take it any way you can get it. Not a good look yet for the Bluejays, and a long three that goes. Going for the last shot of the half. They get it in a hurry. Here comes Young. Boy, he goes coast to coast.
Perimeter and see if you can get dribble penetration and kick.
And again.
They are really trying to establish their force inside.
Come.
See if they find McDermott.
Young in the lane. And gets it to fall. Antoine Young.
That shoots almost 40% from three. Isn't going to go the whole game, making just two.
Young is fouled on his way in.
Their own medicine there is set, kind of attracts a double team and looks opposite, and Brown Searles knocks it down.
Antoine Young falling away. Draws the contact, doesn't draw the foul.
Well, right now, with Creighton, got to look for Echenike on the by Long Beach State. James Ennis on the top of it. Extremely difficult to pass around.
Penetrating to the back. Casper Ware throws it away. Antoine Young takes it right back. 4 on 2. Josh Jones.
What an impromptu trap right there. Almost forced a turnover.
Antoine, Fog Allen Fieldhouse gave Kansas a run for their money.
Both sides.
You get the sense Casper's starting to feel it.
Oh, yeah. He's
5 to shoot.
Well, it looks like a hot potato. Almost nobody wants it except for Antoine Young.
Put back missed by Mahern. Here comes Creighton. 3 on 3. Antoine Young to the glass.
Oh, my goodness. Antoine Young.
With his 4 fouls, guarding Young. Jahens Manigat gets the 3. 12 on the shot clock. Fade away by Young. Got it!
And Antoine. Young with the step back jumper. Helped by Raggi. Young into it. Rice is 10 or 54 since New Year's. He's got to get into the gaps. He's got to be a little bit more patient. Echenike. Switch on the ball screen. Young. Outstanding. He's going to go after the rebound every single shot. 10 for him. McDermott. As many good looks as they can, whether it's transition or the half court. And for the Bluejays.
Dingman. Creighton comes away. Antoine Young running the floor. All the way through for the basket.
McDermott.
Young from the corner. Grant Gibbs. Today for Evansville. There's Echenike. Young. He whips it over. Under 2 minutes left in the half. Echenike's open. Guys with home. And here come the Bluejays off the steal.
Does not fall that time for Anthony Cousin.
team's hitting a bit of a drought. Antoine Young had a free move into the painted area that time. Off the high pick, Young feeds Gibbs alone for the trade.
Big time shot. I thought Young and
McDermott, and doing so with 4 fouls. Young with the shot clock under 10, a scoop to the hoop.
First action for the Blue Jays, number 34, handling it here, taking a shot, top of the key. He comes up from behind awfully quick. As Young trying to get on the board, and he does down. Gibbs got to take that for it.
Jump hook, his favorite shot.
Here's Young, runner, yes. Coming right back into the rotation, along with Stillman White. And there's Young. Snaps it out midcourt to Young. Young driving, and he draws it. Creighton crashes the boards that time. Gibbs coming away with it. Rocky from the corner, and that's a second
award finalist, Doug McDermott. A Naismith award.
Echenike. Here is Young. The only player who won't be returning next year for the Blue Jays. He's a senior. Point shot. Yeah.
Those 2 big threes basically stiff-armed any run that Creighton was going to make. Maybe.
Antoine Young picked up by Caffey. Caffey waits near the 3-point line. Young with 8, with 7, with 6. Young looking at his own. Young beyond the arc. Antoine shaking and baking. Young inside. Jumper is good! At the buzzer! At the buzzer! Is it good? They will check it! Antoine Young drove down inside on the right side and put it off the glass with no time on the clock. Oh my Lord, what a finish! 81-79.
State's 12-game winning streak.
Antoine Young was doing this all second half, trying to get to the rim. He was able to get to the free throw line, and that's just a veteran ball move.
No
Antoine
question.
Young.
Ball game over.
Takes the bump, stays up just long enough to get the release down. Antoine Young taking advantage of the mismatch. T.J. Robinson trying to D him up.